What's good? We back with the boxing clinic and more. I told you guys it'd be more off boxing topic material, and that's how it was like last year when I switched it to the boxing clinic and more just from the boxing clinic, put in more other sports material, and we back rolling with that. And I'm gonna let you know something. I like LeBron chances versus the Celtics or the 76ers, especially if if the Cleveland Cavaliers sweep the Toronto Raptors. And I'll tell you why. For one, the rest period that LeBron would get, and being the best player on the floor from both series, that's insurmountable for both teams. If you tell me if Kyrie Irving and Gordon, or at least Kyrie Irving was playing, or Kyrie and Gordon Hayward was playing, and it would move, Tatum to the bench and give them more bench depth, and it would move Terry Rozier to the bench, yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Do I think Boston got a better chance than Philly? Yeah, even at this point, the way they whooping them, because Boston's defense showed to be way more elite than the 76ers defense. I mean, Al Horford is playing D, Rozier. They got a lot of two-way players. And that's how you build the team. We might not be the greatest scoring team, but we got a lot of on-ball defenders. Smart, Rozier, Al Horford can defend. I mean, Jaylen Brown is one of the best defenders. Tatum is defending. Their team is full of guys that's not scared to get their hands dirty and defend. And that may be a problem for LeBron. That may be a problem. But if he's hitting that fadeaway turnaround jumper like that, he's going to be tough to guard. I think Boston will have a good chance versus him. A very excellent chance at beating LeBron. But I just feel that LeBron is just on another level. And if you get that rest, even if Boston get the rest, that don't matter. Or whoever wins 76ers Boston series, because Boston's up 2-0. Even if Boston gets that rest, it don't matter. If LeBron legs is lively and juiced up, and those guys continue to do what they do. Horford hit his shots, J.R. Smith show up and play his role, and George Hill play his role, and Kevin Love show up. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a favorite of LeBron by a blowout, but I think him going into that Boston series is a 50-50. Now, if we say Kyrie was playing and Gordon Hayward, I think the Boston would sweep them even without Gordon Hayward. I'm just being real. Kyrie was playing great defense. I'm going to say good defense for him, by his means. That whole team is crazy. And they are the future of the East with the 76ers. The 76ers just learning about fire. Boston got some playoff-savvy guys. Remember last year, Jaylen Brown was in the Eastern Conference Finals. He didn't play a lot, or a bunch of ones like you play now, but he was there. Al Horford has played the Cavaliers before. He's been in the playoffs before. Terry Rozier was part of the playoff team last year. He didn't play that many minutes, but he was part of it. Morris made the playoffs before with the Pistons versus Cleveland before. So they have experienced guys. And then picking the brain of Kyrie Irving, they have experienced guys. And that's something to worry about with LeBron. Because when you put good defenders on those secondary players on Cleveland, the Love, the Hills, the J.R. Smith, the Corvers, they won't get those same looks that they getting versus Toronto. Boston has the most elite defense in the league. It's great. So that'll be a problem for LeBron. It'll be interesting to see how Brad Stevenson schemes it up for those guys and see, okay, do I just let everybody else get theirs and just take LeBron away, or let LeBron get his, take everybody else away, or take LeBron away and make other people beat me. Brad Stevens is one of the best coaches out there, man. He's elite. He's an elite coach. I think him and Eric Spoelstra is two of the best coaches in the Eastern Conference, and perhaps two of the best coaches in the NBA. But I think LeBron is on a mission. This dude looks good, man. At this point, you can't hate him. I know the East ain't the toughest place in the world, but neither is the motherfucking West now. The Pelicans getting trounced. The Trailblazers got trounced. The Spurs, obviously, without Kawhi, they got beat. We're going to get into Utah and Houston in a minute, in another video, but LeBron is that nigga, man. You got to give it up to him. I hate on him. I play around, joke around, but he's definitely top 5 all time. The only thing that's holding him back is obviously the hard work and the accolades. And I'm gonna say this in the area he plays in. That's the only thing that's holding him back. He can't do shit about the area. But the accolades, and the hard work he could have, could be better than 3-5. Probably be 3-6 this year. But he's had cakewalks through the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't care what nobody say. but he had a 4 seed this year, and you can't take shit from him. That's a real 4 seed, man. I'm sorry. That team ain't got shit on there but him and a whole bunch of role players. Kevin Love is reduced to a role player because for some reason LeBron, he just don't click with big man. You know, he don't help big man, you know, get there. He's so ball dominant that, you know, that's why people say he don't have no help. He just want to do everything. He's so good at so many different areas that, you know, he just wants you to be at his discretion. You know, when he wants you to get yours, you spot up shooter, you get it. That's why Kyrie wanted to leave. He was reduced to a spot up shooter or an ISO player. It was either that or that. Now he's a part of a ball movement offense where people said he was going to make the offense stagnant. He fit right on in. He showed that in Cleveland, that's what he was forced to do. So LeBron not having help is nobody but LeBron's fault, to be honest. But when you do that many things that good, I mean, shit, you can do what you want. And I think he the best player left. Obviously, he's the best player left in the playoffs. You know, I will say that. Obviously, you know, he's the best player left right now, playing great ball. The team is clicking, they're defending. They Game 7 gave them a lot of confidence. You know, and he faces Philly or Boston. I favor him to win the series. Either one. Boston is close. I think it's like it's close to 50-50, but I'm gonna give LeBron James that 5%. You know, he's done well in Boston. He had shitty showings in Boston. He's done well in Boston. But all I know is if Kyrie was healthy, dog, this would be running well. I think at that point with Kyrie and a healthy Gordon Hayward, if they choose not to deal him, which I would deal him for a big man, but they would be amongst one of the favorites to win the NBA championship this year. I think Stephen A. Smith said that, or Max Kellerman said it this morning. I would favor them to win a championship. I would put them right up there with Golden State and with Golden State and Houston, with those 3 teams, and I really would do that, and I'm explaining why at the end of this video. I say that because they defend. And they defend very, very well. And that's what people forget about Golden State. The reason Cleveland couldn't beat Golden State last year is because Cleveland couldn't defend. Whoever was guarded by LeBron shot over 60%. Same for Kyrie. Kyrie wasn't that bad, but when you could defend your position and you could score buckets and get easy buckets and got a good ball movement offense, you got a chance versus anybody because those open shots and the more contested shots give you a lower chance of making the bucket, obviously. And I think Boston could contest, and they had the big men in Al Horford, Baines, you know, they could bang down on the inside, and Morris that can play. That'd have been an epic NBA Finals between Golden State and Boston this year, or Houston. We're going to get in Houston in a minute, but I just favor LeBron to still trounce through the East. He might go 7 with Boston, but I think he's making another NBA Finals in a row. I feel it. He on another level.